Sue, it's something you probably thought you would never encounter, a doctor denying you care because it doesn't line up with what they believe. Well, this bill could allow that to happen.
If you live in a rural community, if you live in an area where the majority of your hospitals are faith-based, you don't have options to shop around.
The protections of the medical conscience bill is making its way through the Florida House. Supporters like Representative Alex Andrade believe it better protects healthcare providers and insurance companies who object to treating patients because of their faith or morals.
Providing of, hormone therapy to a minor. A physician has a very strong basis of argument to make that argument based on science even, but would have to rely on something like this to protect themselves from litigation and lawsuit if they do deny that service in the future.
But opponents of the bill believe it could open the door to discrimination and harm to people such as LGBTQ patients.
Which is dangerous to every Floridian because you're taking away the freedom of patients to access a service that they feel like is right for them.
They also argue that the bill is too broad.
Like I said, the language is not there. What happens with folks that need a transfusion and their doctor is Jehovah's Witness and doesn't believe in that? What happens to them?
Representative Andrade agrees the bill could use some tweaking, but it's something he believes in because its purpose, he says, is solely focused on the service that's being provided and has nothing to do with the person who receives it.
There's nothing in this bill that would allow a physician to not provide emergency services. We don't want to put physicians in more of a situation where their labor is forced and required, regardless of whether or not they want to provide that service or not.
The vote was 12-6 to move the bill forward. It will now go to the Judiciary Committee. Reporting live for Channel 3 News, I'm Lauren Craig Hall.